Since 1985, outdoor adventure seekers traveling along the Mohawk Trail have found their oasis at the Zoar Outdoor Adventure Resort in Charlemont. While rafting and kayaking are two of their most popular attractions, they also feature Zipline canopy tours. Connecting Point's Brian Sullivan traveled up Hawk Mountain to witness some high-flying adventure in this next story.
For most, the idea of screaming in the woods, only to be too far away to be heard by anyone in the outside world, is a terrifying proposition. Of course, there are exceptions to the rule, like when cruising along a cable from tree to tree, traveling at speeds not normally achieved without a jetpack. The purveyors of this fast-paced festivity are the folks at Zoar Outdoor Adventure Resort, a staple here in Charlemont, Massachusetts since 1985. And ziplining is one of their most popular attractions. But before anyone just starts zipping on those lines, attendees go through some training first.
You come into our zip base right here, you go through, signing your waiver, getting ready to go, and then we gear you up. We take you through ground school, which is where you learn all the fundamentals of ziplining. Then we drive you up to the top of the course in our ATVs. So it's about a 5 to 7 minute ride to the top. You climb about 500 feet of vertical. And then we take you through the course. It's about 3 hours round trip by the time you get geared up and coming back to our base here. You go through 11 zip lines, 3 assisted lowers, and 2 sky bridges.
And if the way she just summarized a 3-hour experience in 30 seconds seems fast, it feels even faster out on the course.
All of a sudden, he was like, we're halfway there. We're going through 11 of them. And I was like, we're already halfway there? Like, it's crazy. It like flew by, but you're literally flying through the trees, so.
When we dropped by, we were joined by members of the freshman class from Wentworth Institute in Boston. But it wasn't the entire freshman class, just the lucky ones who happened to check their inboxes at the right time.
I just was scrolling through my email one day, and all of a sudden I got an email saying, hey, like, we have free orientation activities that you want to do. And there was like a gaming one and like a craft one, and then one said adventure. And I was like, I'm up for a good adventure. So I signed up, and here I am.
While fun, excitement, and adventure may top the list of expectations for the visitors, for the staff at Zoar Outdoor, priorities 1 through 10 are safety and more safety. And it only makes sense, considering the massive heights and zip lines that can sometimes reach over 600 feet. This means the guides go through 40 hours of top-to-bottom training first before they can take a group out into the woods.
We really focus on making sure that the guests are secure and managing the guests and keeping them in a really good spot. One of our sayings is 100% clips 100% of the time, so making sure that the guests are always clipped into the trees or to the zipline or both.
I think the guides make it clear that they know what they're doing, and it's not very much that we actually have to do, mostly just enjoy the ride.
Seeing how easy these youngsters made it all look, we figured this guy would give it a shot too. Thanks to some help from my guide Curtis, I was all geared up, just not for the actual course. Right now, Curtis is setting me up here at ground school because safety here is paramount, and it would have been way too dangerous for me to bring the camera back into the actual zipline course. So we'll try our luck right now.
All right,
go for it.
Step down to the edge.
All right, let's have some fun.
Oh, that was
Definitely not winning any points for a graceful execution, but I'm not ruling out coming back and trying it again. And that's a sentiment I believe was shared by everyone in the group that I followed that day.
I don't think they could have done anything differently. I think they did great. They made me feel very comfortable, very safe, explaining everything perfectly. They were great.